David, disappointing night tonight. How would you sum up this evening's performance?
Slightly embarrassed, to be honest. So I think the players let themselves down tonight. Me as the manager, I've always been forthright and humble, and certainly success and failure and defeat. Tonight we were second best. We made poor decisions. We gave soft goals away. Some that we discussed coming into the game about their threats and their dangers. And the 3 goals in the first half were threats and dangers that we discussed. So individually, we gave up the goals. Collectively, we didn't do enough. As I said to you, I'm the head. I'm at the top. I'm the manager. I make the calls. I make the decisions. As I said to you, it's been very rare, certainly over the period of time, and certainly over the last number of years. I've stood in front of sort of the camera and I've discussed about the lack of basically hunger then, and the mistakes that we made tonight. But something that we need to adjust to, certainly learn from. We were caught short tonight, miles short. We've discussed in there and again that it's not been too often that we've had to sit in dressing rooms for too long and go through the post-mortem sort of side of the performance. We did a little bit today. We'll discuss that further. But I have huge faith and trust and belief in the players that we have. We're probably 1 or 2 light at the minute in terms of injuries, etc., and whatever else. But I'm the manager. I take full responsibility for that, of course, like I always do. There's no game like this in terms of sort of emotion that when you lose a game, the way we have done, that you feel as if you let, not only do I feel as if I've let sort of my staff and some of the players down. I actually apologise to the subs coming on tonight, because it was such a tough situation to put somebody on. You didn't want them to feel so responsible for the scoreline, whatever else. But I say we'll move forward quickly. We'll have to. We've been good at that over the years. It's never nice losing a game, certainly against your bitter rivals. But sometimes you have to reach the despair feeling that I'm certainly feeling, and the players are in the dressing room, to react, respond, and come back fighting stronger.
You mentioned there about moving forward. How do you plan to pick the players up?
We'll get ready.
Tonight?
We'll get ready over the weekend. We know we need to go to Inverness on Tuesday in the League Cup. The players will understand. Not only is it an opportunity to get into a semi-final, a competition that we were successful in. We know that coming off the back of this, there's going to be quite a few more eyes on us, on our performance, and we'll need to certainly play better. We'll need to not make the mistakes that we made tonight. Play with a little bit more sort of pride. I say, the supporters have backed us through thick and thin of late. There was a sense of frustration tonight, and rightly so. To be honest, if I'd have paid my money tonight, I'd have been hugely frustrated. I'm the manager. I don't pay to get in, but I'm slightly embarrassed that I'm having to stand here and talk of the result and the performance.
You mentioned the fans there. Have you a message for the fans who travelled in good numbers tonight again?
Yeah, again, keep supporting me, the manager, keep getting behind the players. We do try and do everything right throughout the week in preparation for. More often than not, over the years, as I said, our performances have been good. Tonight we were short, miles short. So keep getting out. I know with big games coming up, and certainly Christmas and cost of living crisis and everything else. But we've had huge backing, and our home support. Normally it's the away supporters who travel in huge numbers, but the home crowd at Windsor's certainly generally picked up over the last number of months. We want to continue that. We want to go into, certainly when we play Glentoran again on Boxing Day, with a big crowd and a big point to prove.
Well, David, thanks very much for taking time out tonight. Thank you.
Cheers.